children. Well, the Kremlin says almost 500,000 Ukrainians have fled to Russia because of Kiev's military operations. At a processing camp near Russia's border, Ukrainians told CNN's Phil Black why they left their homeland and why they feel they can never return.
The Russian government wanted international journalists to see this. It's usually a highly restricted location, a checkpoint on the Ukrainian border, which guards say has come under repeated attack. They say gunfire and artillery from Ukraine tore up the ground and buildings here in recent days. This section of the border is now closed. If you cross the border behind me and keep heading down that road, you can get to Donetsk and Luhansk, some of the few remaining urban centres where militants are now holding out against the Ukrainian military. Russian officials say that since that Ukrainian government military operation has started to gain momentum and take back big chunks of territory from the militants, it's had a dramatic effect on the number of Ukrainian refugees crossing the border into Russia. These are new arrivals, people who have fled their homes in eastern Ukraine, their lives now packed into whatever bags they can carry. Among them, Elena, her daughter Anya, and their dog. Elena says they fled the fighting, the explosions, planes and tanks, which terrified her daughter. This is where they'll stay for the next few days, a government-run processing centre near the Ukrainian border. It's pretty basic, but the people here are grateful. They say it's peaceful and safe for their children. A place to reflect on the dramatic events that have changed their lives. Everyone here blames the Ukrainian government. This woman shows us what she says are fragments she collected in her yard from shells fired by the Ukrainian military. These crying women believe the Ukrainian government has no regard for their lives. For what? Why are we suffering? She asks. We meet these people leaving the camp. Their fear of their homeland is so great, they've decided to accept asylum and a job offer in Russia's remote Arctic region. Natalia says, I probably won't return to Ukraine because I can't see a future for my children there. They broke our lives. Officials say almost 500,000 Ukrainians are now sheltering in Russia. The government here believes much of the international community is neglecting the suffering of these people. But Western countries believe it's Russia that could do more to stop the violence these people are trying to escape. Phil Black, CNN, near the Russian-Ukrainian border.